Hello everyone, I'm Polly and today I'm working on a little Christmas neighborhood and also a tree farm. I don't know if tree farms are a thing in the Scandinavian countries. I'm not even sure if they're a thing in my country, but I didn't really know what to put between the resident services and the neighborhood that I'm working on today. So I just went with a little tree farm, and when I say little, I mean it. And also, when I was editing the video, I realized that I messed a little detail. I messed up a little detail in the tree farm, so I will probably make it like I wanted it to be, but. Anyways, it's not that important. It's about the trees. You'll probably won't even tell. I will also expand the fake buildings that I did on the first speed build on this island. Those fake buildings, I think they're really cute. A lot of you also thought they were really cute, but I felt like it was too small, you know? So I'm just making it a little bit bigger. I started it in this video, but I will not finish in this video because this build actually took me 3 days to finish. I don't know, I was super slow. I also changed a lot of things. I cut most of it from this video, but you'll see this building that I'm working on right here, it was messy. I kept changing things like every second, but I like how it turned out in the end, so that's what's important, right? But yeah, I didn't have time to finish the fake buildings, so I won't even show them at the end of the video. I just wanted you to know that I will keep working on that. And I also want to put those fake buildings behind the resident services, like I said on the last episode, I believe. And I did decide that I want that roads that I started on the coastal neighborhood to go behind the resident services and also behind this tree farm. And it will connect to the neighborhood that I will work on in a moment next to this tree farm. And I think it's a good way of making it make sense, you know, make a road make sense on this island, and just quickly decorating this area. I like how it turned out. I think it looks cozy. See, I'm planting trees and then I let them grow all the way, and that wasn't my intention. I wanted to have different heights for the trees just to make it a little bit more interesting, you know. But yeah, I'm just decorating this stuff. I also realized that I didn't have a lot of Christmas decorations on that area, so besides the festive trees, so I also try to add a little bit more lights and all that. Now I'm working on the actual neighborhood, and the villagers that I'm going to place in today's video are the final villagers, except for the plot that doesn't have a house, obviously. I did try and find the correct villager for that house, but I ended up finding Chino, so I just took her so I can put her on my permanent island, and I will replace her with the right villager that I don't even know who's going to be the right villager for this plot. I have a list of villagers that I want on this island, but it's kind of open, you know. I'm receptive to new villagers, basically. But yeah, I did the same deck kind of structure. Wow, sorry if you heard that. As I was saying, I did the same deck kind of structure for Eric's house just so the neighborhoods kind of have some kind of familiarity. They look familiar. And I gave up on this road here because I forgot that I wasn't supposed to put a road here. This is supposed to be like all sidewalk. Because I had to change the neighborhood layout, to be completely honest with you. I wanted to do something a little bit different, but I ended up not having a lot of space because I will do something behind this area, obviously, and I needed some space for that. But I also like how cozy it ended up being. You know, the houses being like super close to each other, and there's this little nook behind Tutu's house and next to Chino's house. So I don't really mind it. I didn't include me building the road on this video. It is actually all built like the structure, let's call it, you know, the cliff where the road will be. It's finished, but you know, it was a lot of time just doing a road, so I decided to not include it. It wasn't that interesting, so I just included this part that I'm working on, and I will keep showing you the road as I work on the different areas that this road will connect with. I also got Lily of the Valley. I didn't know I had 5 stars on this island. It was a nice surprise. Last time I checked, I only had 4 stars. And I don't even remember what was keeping me from having 5 stars. I believe it was not enough decorations, but I guess we now have enough decorations. This Eric's house isn't as Christmassy as the other houses, just because, you know, it's on the deck, so I wanted to give it a little bit more of a deck kind of vibe. Maybe he's a fisherman, maybe he likes to fish, you know. And I also debated a lot about the kind of fence that I was going to put here. I was initially going to use the same rope kind of fence that I used on the other side. Like, it's not the rope fence itself, but it's the rope partition. I can't remember the name. But I didn't think that it looked good, you know? So I just used this log fence. Maybe I'll change it in the future, I'm not sure. I also changed the decoration behind Tutu's house quite a lot. Like, I took out most of it from the video because it was just boring watching me change the decoration every 5 seconds. But, you know, I wanted to have more lights. I still wanted to have a little bit more, but I really didn't know what else to do there. I also extended the water, so it looks like Eric's house is kind of next to the sea, like I did on the coastal neighborhood. I think it gives another feel to the area, you know. You can still kind of see the beach from some angles. So in the future, if you visit, please ignore those, okay? I just really wanted to have this sea vibe, and I didn't want to use the code that I have for the frozen lake because I don't think that makes sense here. And I also didn't have space on my custom design slots, you know, for a water kind of code. So, you know, I have to work with what I have. Here's me extending those buildings, and it's so embarrassing the amount of times that I actually got stuck while doing this part. I had to call rescue services at least 3 times. I was getting so annoyed because I felt like I was always trapped. And I'm also including a green building. I didn't include the green variation on the first video. because I thought I was going to have this road open and accessible from that area behind these buildings that are supposed to be like with chairs and all that, like it has some cafes. I don't know. I still have to finish that area basically. And I put a bridge here because this little space will be accessible from the beach, and you will be able, to cross the bridge, and there will be more buildings like that. And this is the final result. As you can see, there's some lights. I still wanted to have more lights. It kind of looks cute not having a lot of lights, but I don't know. I like lights. Sue me. Here's the tree farm. Here's the little neighborhood. I think it looks super cozy, and I'm actually glad that I didn't have enough space to make it how I wanted, because I think it looks cozier this way. And I really like the car parked behind Eric's house. Like, it looks just like some of the images that I found for the inspiration images that I was using for this island. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the final result as much as I did. I know that I've been starting a lot of stuff that I haven't been finishing in this island. I usually do each space, each area, and finish it in that same video. But I'm also getting excited to do new stuff, and I keep adding stuff and keep running out of time. I hope you don't mind that much. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like on the video and also subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much. And if you don't know what to watch next, you can watch the coastal neighborhood that I kept talking about on this video if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching and for being here today, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!